play of the game from way down.
True, silence. Rainer getting absolutely
A team wipe.
The living bombs going.
Oh my goodness, the ring. Bombstats Nico gonna find Rainer.
Oh, the life finder keeps Maev up. It was gonna be a close thing.
And healing, what? Get out of no! No!
Triple stun again. Big flanks coming out from the Blaze.
It's a death metal though.
Death metal into the double, triple kill.
Ah! I messed up on rec. Let me fix you, rec.
Oh, no.
Welcome back, everybody. There we go. Oh, I gotta move you. You're far off to the side. Welcome back to some more D West action coming at you here on match number 3. We're doing Replay Sunday, and our second special guest of the day is Recyclic.
Hello, I am Recyclic.
Oh,
I am known as a master.
Oh, a master. A master of what, Recyclic?
Many things. Terial. A master terial. I'm a master fisherman. Speaking of fish, let me show you my t-shirt, Aero. I meant to show you. I have never worn this before until today because you forced me to wear actual clothing. Damn you. But it says a Swedish fish freak. And as you can see, I have a box of Swedish fish here. And this cider.
Okay. Well, we're about to get into match number 3, so we just finished up our second here, and you may not be able to read the full name of the blue team there, as it's in very small letters. The Yavapai County Youth Chess and Swim Team against Kamino Saberdarts. This actually took place, this is a week 2 game, but it took place Sunday night, so we'll still say it's within the last week. So, thank you, Brute, for throwing out the bits, and we do have some extra follows. Always appreciate you guys stopping by and following the stream. Let's go ahead and get ready for this game here, Recyclic. I do have the maps available, so let's take a quick peek at that. So we had, coming out from Kamino Saberdarts, we had the Alterac Pass ban and Braxis Holdout ban.
The Alterpraxis bans.
It was so much better when you said it before.
It was a lot better when I said it before. Too bad. I tried.
Yeah. Oh well. We also have the Tomb of the Spider Queen is not being played in this. I don't know what I'm talking about. We have the Battlefield of Eternity ban along with Towers of Doom ban. And we're going to be going to Sky Temple. This was picked by Kamino Saberdarts.
Oh.
And I believe that they did switch their side, so hopefully it will show up correctly when we go into the game. We are not in a party yet, so I need to get you in party before I do that.
Nope. Yeah. Accept that.
That would have been awkward.
Yeah, that would have been a little strange. Oh well.
I had to move you over slightly to the side here so everybody can see my my Discord icon of my dog Al sitting there next to the window. Yeah, see? You see him. He's right there. Say hi to Al.
Yeah, there he is. What's up, Al? How's it going?
All right, we're in the party. Here we go. Starting the game.
Oh, I was looking too high. Oh, well.
And you know what? What you were doing was you were doing one of those looking down through your glasses thing. There are glasses right here.
Okay.
Something like that. Gives me ideas, Tootie. I tell you what, I hate beer, but I love me some cider.
Well, yeah, that is true. Also, if anyone knows me, I can't hold my alcohol, so this will be great.
Even if you don't know him.
Even if you don't know me, now you do.
Ketchup King is on the right, so I think... Make sure that this is correct. Ketchup King is on Kamino. Yes, okay, good. So we are on the correct sides. Love to see it. Hopefully they don't change in the middle of the game. Not the game, match.
So who am I? Who are you introducing? Who am I introducing?
You know what? You're the guest. why don't you select which team you'd like to introduce?
I'll do the red one. Which one's
right.
red?
The red one is on the right. That is Kamino Saberdarts.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Well, by all means, go ahead.
All right, for Kamino Saberdarts, we've got Ketchup King will be playing ETC. Pile Up will be playing Ragnaros. Bones, or Bonezi, or Banezi, I can't tell, is going to be playing, Kel'Thas, sorry. Aero will be playing Lili, and Rakinishu will be on Falstad.
All right, and for Yavapai County, we've got Aura Luna on Stukov, Andrade on Arthas, Hybrid Remix on Raynor, Shank on Chromie, and Dahaka is going to be played by Mega Milk.
All right.
So, getting some fun little exciting team fight damage value out of the beginning of this game, and I do want to point out right out of the gate that we've got a Convection Kael'thas.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So
Show
we'll
me
see.
everything.
We've got front line of ETC and some Ragnaros, I suppose, you know, doesn't that really have any appeal. I guess he can throw out an E on somebody and help them to get
I
away.
suppose. I'm gonna take a look at some other talents, if you don't mind. Oh, E-build, excuse me, Ragnaros. And, this is a new one. Enduring Swarm from Duchanko? Dahaka? Whatever you want to call him?
Yeah, you don't see a whole lot of that.
No.
But it gives him that spell armor, so that's actually... I can see that against the
I don't hate
Falstad
it.
and
That's alright, I guess.
Kael'thas.
I don't
know
play
that it's-
Dahaka, really.
Yeah, I don't know that it's really necessary, because a lot of that stuff he can just kind of duck anyways.
Oh,
You know.
big power spike for Chromie. Level 2 picked up.
Yes, but
got
she's
very
almost
excited.
level 3 and hasn't selected her talent yet.
Could be holding.
If she waits all the way to level 4,
Wouldn't that be something? Nope.
but she doesn't.
Nope. We got the time troubles. The usual. So what's going on, Aero? Not a whole lot, it seems like. Sky Temple's one of those maps where a whole lot could happen or a whole lot of nothing can happen.
Yeah, and both of the teams do get their siege camp in the bot lane, so at first it looked like they were, going to be a little bit behind on that, but they did both go down and get those. And the Kamino Saberdarts look like they were even going to come in, but your Raynor there has the... you like that? Your Raynor, because I was thinking you're up. Had the living bomb that he got to spread over there to Stukov, so... How are we looking on these stacks so far? 3 stacks for Kael'Thas, 9 for Chromie. In the bot lane, though, a little bit of an interesting battle here between Mega Milk and Pile Up. Ragnaros almost out of mana, Mega Milk almost out of health. One of those is easier to get back than the other. And Falstad coming up here needs some help to deal with this camp.
A smidge of assistance for this camperoo. But I like the timing on this. This is really good. This allows them to push into top easily. They can give up the middle the middle objective. No big deal. Let's go push into this Arthas that we don't technically know is there, but hey.
Well, they know somebody's there.
No, that's true.
But instead they're going to come down into the midpoint here. Into the vision.
Alright, I guess.
Which Falstad
They don't. That
didn't
is
pick
true.
up.
They don't know who's top. There could be several people. We have more vision than they do.
So Dahaka is coming up, does get the power slide to stop him there. Tongue going out on the Pile Up. Mega Milk going into the back of the red health bars here, and it is a 4v5 as Arthas is by himself up top.
Yeah. It almost worked out in favor of the blue team, but unfortunately, they just couldn't seem to finish it off. I think ETC did a nice job of holding them all back, despite Dahaka diving in deep.
Yeah, red bars are pretty low here. Yavapai County mostly pretty healthy, and they do have the Stukov, but Stukov I think already used his kill switch, so ultimately going to be a trade. But Ketchup King is in a lot of danger. Jukes the Chromie, but now Raynor Pile Up trying to get away from that Tongue. Not going to make it.
No, Kel'Thas and Ragnaros not so lucky, but
And if they're not careful, that could be another couple of kills. So they get the full top as Arthas doing his job up here, just taking damage and getting about half of the top fort down because of it.
I wonder what went wrong there. They had a 5v4 and they just lost. How did that happen?
Yeah, tough to say. I mean, the Dahaka just kind of got deep into the back there, and they did not turn around and punish it. You know,
Yeah.
and at a certain point there, yeah, it's tough to have somebody in your back line, but you know, it's only Dahaka. The rest of the team was pretty far
Zoned off by the
away
ETC, yeah.
by the ETC, exactly. So if
Yeah.
you've got a 5v4, you gotta, the other 4 of you have to make that happen.
Well, for what it's worth, I do like Red Team's macro play better so far, but unfortunately, their team fight was just not great. Oh,
Power slide in by himself there. Chromie throwing out the Qs. And with that slowing Sands, it's a 4v3 here. They're going to be able to take that as Falstad flies in now as well.
like I said, man, I like their macro play. It's just they need to figure out what's going on in these team fights. They were a little too split. They seemed like they had different ideas of what to do, and so I think the Wind Serpent decided to try and attack the boss there.
Bro.
Don't like that.
You know, I don't think it does it automatically. I think that it has to have been aggroed by something else. In fact, let me double check. It might have been by... Nope, she didn't take it. No, she did. Yeah. At level 1, taking that Wind Serpent. So maybe the blinding wind from Lily actually
Yeah, that's what
triggered
it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, okay. I'm following you. Just, it takes me a few moments to get there. We're getting there.
I mean, I'm still new to this. I'll figure it out. All right. The good stuff coming from Lily. I don't know. I think Let's Go is the pick there,
Oop,
especially with the
that's not
Dahaka Tongue and Arthas route.
I 100% agree with you. Lily has, I believe, the shortest cooldown cleanse in
it
the
is
game.
literally the best cleanse in the game, technically.
It also heals.
It also heals, and it can be lowered even further by fast feet. It is
Yeah.
affected by fast feet. So I did have a glitch one time. I'm sorry, I'm going to go off on a tangent very briefly. Here comes a Molten Core. Not completely necessary, as 10s are already had for blue team. But, you know what, let's get some free damage out there. But anyway.
Well, not
I had
only
a
that,
glitch.
but the shots aren't going into the fort.
No.
So probably a little bit earlier than they should have.
Yeah, that's all right. We got... you know what? Kudos to him. I legitimately always forget that happens. But bye-bye Convection. Kel'Thas dies. Here comes a big silence from Stukov and a mean beam from Falstad, but it's not enough to finish anyone off. Lava Wave coming down to deter Raynor and Arthas, but there's just not enough damage. Oh, just kidding. Arthas might be in trouble.
Oh, but Lily gets obliterated. Stage dive coming out. He's going to try to get onto the Arthas. But he's by himself into 4, and Ketchup King is in quite a bad spot now with Dahaka chasing him down. Does get the tongue, and that's the end of ETC.
I think this is a boss play, fellas.
I think it would be
actually,
too,
maybe
but
just push the forward. They're all coming up now.
yeah, they had the ETC was 20 seconds. I think that they could have potentially done it. They had Dahaka, you know, they could have gotten this fort easily with the boss and not taken any damage for it. But whatever. Short cooldown timers, and you know.
I mean, you won.
Yeah, exactly.
Take it for what it is.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
They got the value. Never do boss
absolutely.
on Sky Temple, says Tootie.
Never.
I don't know, Tootie.
I have you've never done the risky boss play and won.
I feel like our win rate on Sky Temple tells us otherwise. It definitely would have been aggressive, especially with having 4.
No, I say
of them
you
up.
boss 5v5 no matter what. That's what I say.
1v5 always.
1v5.
Arthas being pretty far forward here, considering it's just him versus 3, but his teammates coming up after getting that siege camp. Does get the root onto Falstad. The silence comes out, and Falstad going back to the graveyard. Slowing Sands in front of the wall now. ETC stage diving.
A few feet. Oh no, Ketchup King goes down. Excuse me, Kel'Thas, not Convection.
And
Trying
now-
to get some stacks, but
The
they're being
ETC
seasoned.
on the Mongolian grill rotation barbecue thing.
Oh no. Ketchup King indeed. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
No. Dude, maybe it, just a
Maybe it
little bit.
was.
Maybe a little bit more.
Listen. Aero and I have very, very different opinions on the best ETC ult.
I mean, that's true. I didn't even know that he had stage dive. So Dahaka burrows, doesn't take damage from this, but
It's not going to
probably
make a
dies
difference.
and doesn't get the Ragnaros kill?
No,
Correct.
Lily
Okay.
takes all the credit by pressing the E key.
I mean, that's what you do as Lily, right? You come in, you get the kills.
I love it.
So,
All right.
Kael'thas doubling down with the level 7 Flame Strike and then the increased cooldown, I think? Yeah, cooldown for 13. Pinball Wizard for ETC is we're going to see some push up in the top lane.
I
from
think
the
this
red
is the
team.
cheeky boss play. This is when you do it. You see everyone. Oh no, wait, they have stage dive. Never mind.
And they have Fall Stab.
And yeah, and false
Now,
dive. Never mind.
but that stage dive, onto the point, like, again, that's what, 100 feet away? I don't
Yeah, I don't
know
know, man.
about this.
Boss master. That would be me, the boss baby. No.
So, okay, can they see them? Yeah, because they just killed minions, right? So, yeah,
Yes.
this is definitely...
Yes. A cheeky boss play. I
Yeah,
enjoy these.
It's risky. They've got the tornado on the right side, though. So
Yes.
at least they've got that. They don't have the gust. That's the thing that I think they're missing here. If they have gust, this is an easy boss play.
Cups
They
already went
don't.
out as well. Oh yes. Here comes a bit. Oh, but the health bar is going down. It doesn't matter. The cheeky boss play.
So I think if they have gust, that play
Oh, no.
works, but they have Hinterland's Blast, and that play does not work.
Oh man, I swear it would have worked.
I said
I'm
the
disappointed.
correct side. Well, okay, fine. I did say the right side. The correct
You just,
side.
I know. I knew what you meant. Maybe
Yeah.
chat didn't know.
Butte calling me out on language.
Butte. Who's that?
Oh, God. Listen,
Who's
don't
that
you
again?
start an argument with my chat. All right, so this is where they have to come in and defend it. Defend the boss play that they made. ETC in the backline gets a slow, trying to get hybrid remix. But it's going to be Arthas that goes down first. Dahaka taking a load of damage, also has a living bomb on him,
Whoa.
so
Oh my
this
goodness.
could be the defense.
Ah,
The
it's
boss
too
is
much
fairly
damage.
low. It's just Dahaka and just the boss. They could do it. They gotta get the Dahaka. Can they defend it? Can they
Show me.
defend it? They do! See? That boss play did absolutely nothing. Only 96% of their core health.
Wow. Good job, red team. Holy cow, for holding that defensive 4%. My goodness.
So
And then
Falstat's gonna head top. So, you know, I gotta say this. Kamino Saberdarts, not out of this game. It was an unfortunate...
they're not.
It was an unfortunate call. They lost their keep. They almost lost the game. But they didn't.
Listen, it's a call I would have made. How's Convection doing? Only 2 stacks right
Well,
now.
he just died.
Yeah, I was just curious, man. All right.
And here comes the Molten Core. I do like this. And now the
Ooh.
slow, the big stun
Ooh.
coming out. This could be the turnaround as they get the
That
kill
is
onto
actually-
Raynor. Pyroblast going out onto Raynor, so he made sure he's extra crispy.
I really liked that. Holy cow, there's a really cheeky Molten Core,
Oh.
followed by a stage dive, and... Uh-oh.
Lily
Lily's out
got
of
rooted, but
position.
she's got fast feet. Oh,
But
and
it
here's
doesn't
the
matter.
power
Here
slide.
comes ETC, baby. A big silence from Stukov, but no one really affected by it. Oh, nice job, guys.
All right. So 1 kill, Raynor. And Kamino Saberdarts saying, hey, we may have had a poor choice on that boss call, but we're still in this game. We've got all the pressure. We've got the globals. And they're calling for the top lane. Not as good as Resurrect.
Hey, Pyroblast can work. I wouldn't take it against their team, though, because Chromie can just time trap it. But it is a good ult. I don't hate it. It's just easy to counter.
Yeah. All right, so blue team is sharking around, maybe looking for a fight. I'm thinking that red team is the one pinging for the bruiser camp here. Neither team knows where... Oh, are they... They're looking to go straight to the core here. And that makes a whole lot of sense now.
I like it. I love it.
4% is all they need. They can get... What?
What?
What are you doing? No!
No! No! Don't push it up. Now they know.
Oh, no! They could have done it. Now what are they... Now, are they... They're not gonna go now.
No. Maybe they were just trying to spook them. Get them off their keep. Dahaka's still trying to clear all this. He can't do that alone. You guys need the back, blue team. Oh, no.
I don't know. I guess they were maybe trying to catch him on a rotation somewhere, but all they did was lose his top keep.
I think they're waiting 52 seconds for another cheeky boss play.
Maybe both teams are approaching level 20, so we'll see if they get the potential for that. There's Flailing Swipe is the only real good boss control other than ETC. What did he take at 13? Let's take a look at that. So he's got that mic check, so he can keep knocking people off the point to get additional time there. And now, I mean, the game's basically even, with the only difference being the core health is a little bit lower.
I suppose. I don't really like that both teams are kind of doing nothing, just trading these towers, or, excuse me, temples. But, maybe blue team can apply some pressure, maybe red team can apply some pressure, but doesn't want to seem to do that.
Yeah, I mean, they both have globals, so I don't know. I think that the boss is going to be where this comes down to, is you know, one team finding it a slight advantage and then maybe going for that boss play. But again, the only boss control they have is Flailing Swipe on either side. But Arthas being really far forward, the stage dive into nothing. We do see level 20s available for both teams, so they're starting to select them. ETC in a lot of trouble, is going to get the power slide. Did not select his level 20. Feels bad, man. Because that
there's a whole lot of 20s not selected yet. That would have been
perfect. If he had death metal there, that was a 4, maybe even a 5-man mosh.
Yep, absolutely. Holy cow.
Now, I've made that mistake before. Thought I took death metal, called for it, said I'm going in, I'm going to die, make this happen. My team turned around and then wiped.
That's daddy not done.
So it looks like this is going to be the end of the game.
No, you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that.
Okay.
Oh, man.
It's close.
Oh, man. It was really close. If only it was 5% instead of 4.
I gotta tell you, that feels bad. If you're ETC there, like, that's harsh. I think that if you actually get your level 20 selected and you go in with that power slide like you were doing, that your team then has the opportunity to win the game. It's a 4-man mosh, probably, maybe 5. They can't do anything about it because you're dead. So it's just 4 seconds of suck.
I really liked that game. That was a lot of fun.
Indeed. Well, let's go ahead and I showed the stats, I showed the talents here. Let's go ahead and get ready for game number 2. Pop back over to the live screen. Welcome back, everybody. Yes, I am wearing my Regen Red Divsy Grand Champions. Not on purpose. It quite literally was just the shirt that I picked out of the laundry.
I think mine's still in the laundry.
I was like, hey, let's wear a black shirt today. Oh, it's this shirt. Okay. All right, so game number 2 is going to be on Dragonshire. So after that game, what do you want to see that's going to be different on Dragonshire?
Well, unfortunately, I was hoping for more cheeky boss plays, but that's not going to happen. What I want to see differently is more team fight synergies. All jokes aside, I really want to see these team fights come together. I want to see some combos. They all felt like they were kind of all over the place. And that's what I want to see. I want to see some nice, focused team play, not so much individuals trying to one-up each other. Pouring out for you boys, trying to end there, and the boss trying to end as well. But, you know, I need to see some team play. I need to see some unified play. That's what I really want from both sides, because I really, really liked Red Team's macro. Like I said, I think they did a fantastic job with their camp timings early on, but it just kind of fell apart for them. They were taking bizarre team fights, and they just, you know, weren't synergized enough.
Well, let me just tell you that we are getting all kinds of craziness with this next game.
You jest.
I'm not jesting. There is some seriousness coming out. It's not who you're thinking.
Oh man.
Let's see. That looks right, correct. Okay.
Handsome.
But I will. Oh my. Oh, both sides. Oh, this is. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to introduce these teams.
Maybe you should leave Cam on so that I can have a nice reaction.
You know what? I will until the game
I
starts.
don't know. I don't know who's playing. So I legitimately know nothing. I went into this blind, ladies and gentlemen. I've literally been calling them blue team and red team because I can't remember their names. I'm sorry if you don't know these teams and you're watching. I'm really sorry.
So you can. One of the things that I do just to make it a little easier is keep the stream up, and then you can just look to the side and be like, "Oh, the red team." Is,
you know,
Kamino
that's the
Saberdarts.
gag. I have been, but it's doing the old "don't show anything" thing.
What the hell? Somebody else was having that problem. I don't know what that problem. Like, there's clearly some kind of problem with the Twitch setup because somebody else was having that issue earlier. I think it was D-Wave.
Hey guys.
So.
Send.
All right. I'm all ready. Let's take a quick look at chat so that I can see if there's anything that I need to... There's sweat shorts?
Yeah, I'm wearing sweat shorts.
Gotcha.
I went 50% lounge and 50% actual t-shirt. Okay,
all right. Thanks, Butte. Throwing out the penis in chat.
Issue a warning. You've been warned. Thank you very much.
Autocorrect. All right, well let's go ahead and get into game number 2 here between Yavapai County Youth Chess and Swim
Yavapai County
Team
Youth Chess and Swim Team. Yes.
and Kamino Saberdarts.
What was that? Are you making fun of the Yavapai County Youth Chess and Swim Team?
Not at all.
You better not be making fun of the
right,
Yavapai
unable to open file.
County
Why
Youth
can't I open the
Chess
file?
I'm going to stop talking.
All right, hold on. Let me try to download this file again.
Sure.
Replays have been a little bit awkward today. That being said, let this be a lesson. Oh, shit. Hold on. You can't see this. Open the folder. I need a second. Well, it's opening it up, so... Close out of this. Yeah, so if you... Just so you guys know, those of you with unbelievably long team names, it's a real pain in the neck because the system, like when I tried to load it, it said for example that you simply couldn't. The name was too long. So all right, let's try this again. That was that one, that one's that one. Let's see if I can open this one. Unable to open file.
What's wrong with this?
All right, give me a second, guys. We're going to go to the main screen as I try to figure this out. We'll be right back.
Bye.
When I was young, I lived a life of recklessness. In my selfishness, I inflicted pain and hurt those I cared for. I have learned many lessons in my struggles with doubt and fear. Balance and harmony are not easily attained. They must be fought for! all my journey, I have learned another lesson. You do not have to fight alone.
Let's do this!
There is much for us to settle.
Okay, we got it all set up here correctly now. So the problem, just so that everybody is aware, for who was it? Rondertaker. The extremely long name makes it so that the system doesn't want to open the record. So I had to go back in and actually re-download and adjust the name and everything. So got it worked out. So we should be fine for game number 2. Let's see. We're going to Dragonshire. I think I mentioned that to you. I'm ready. You ready?
My blanket's on. I'm ready.
Good. So, Rec and chat, give me one character that you think is off meta that you would like to see in a Dragonshire game.
Easy game. Easy. It's not... Okay, there it is. That one. I want to see that one. Diva.
You're not going to see Diva, but that's okay. We'll see if chat comes up with anything by the time we start this. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1.
I'm very excited. Karazim?
Okay, everybody watch Rec's face.
Alright, is this going to be a good one?
I'm watching Rec's face.
Oh, the booge! Oh!
And
who else? Oh my god. Murky! Uh-oh.
Indeed.
Uh-oh. I like the booge pickup.
Somebody clip that and send it to send it to Murda.
I get to cast a booger stream. Alright. Oh,
Let me go ahead and do the pop-ups.
Oh man.
Alright, buddy. Introduce your team.
Yeah. Okay. Playing for the red team, Kamino Saberdarts. It's gonna be Ketchup King will be playing Arthas. Ayuyo will be playing Li Ming. Pile Up will be playing Malfurion. Rakinishu will be playing Falstad. And Bonzi, my man, playing a Le Bougere.
Alright, and for Yavapai County Youth Chess and Swim Team, we've got Hybrid Remix going to be running on Sylvanas, I think that is, Andrade on Anubarak, Shank B on Phoenix, Aura Luna on Stukov, and Murky going to be played by Megamilk.
Okay, very cool. Can we talk about Bouger? What
by all means.
What order do you think this was picked in? I think Bouger must have been a last pick or post Murky, because he can stack off of that pretty easily. That's my guess.
I would tend to agree with that. So it was the map pick of Kamino Saberdarts.
Okay, so then they would have last pick.
They would indeed.
Okay, all right. And by last pick, when I say last pick, I mean first pick. Bouger. A Le Bouger. Alright. Let's get talking about this game. Rotation's being interrupted by Stukov. I like that. I really like that.
Yeah, Tootie calling out the sucks to be murky against Falstad or Butcher this game. Let's take a look at those talents, huh?
I do.
So we've got an auto attack build Arthas.
Ooh.
We've got the Bribe build. We've got Power Hungry for Li Ming.
Okay.
We also have Bribe for Murky.
And for
Beetle build
Falstad.
for Nubarak, trying to help counter the potential from Li Ming.
Yeah, sure. I like it. Not a bad idea. Arsenal Synergy, no big surprise.
Oh, we do have an invade here. Ketchup King coming right in onto the camp, but by himself is Io rather far away. And Butcher...
Darn.
Butcher was like, nah, I got
Butcher
this.
changed his mind.
Maybe not.
Bonesy obviously knows what he's doing if he's picking Le Bouger.
Yeah, sure. People only pick the heroes they're good at.
Hell yes. This makes me very happy.
Level 4 is coming up, and we're going straight into Orb build. Welcome everybody to Div D, where we get Murky, Butcher, Orb build Li Ming, Convection Kael'thas. All of the best talents. Taking a look up top, so Malfurion's going to get the point while Arthas is dealing with Murky here. And that's going to leave the Dragon Knight open, but unfortunately for Red Team, they just can't quite get there. Butcher needs more stacks.
Uh-oh.
I'm certainly not saying that there's never a time or place for Orb build Weenus. You know, it's absolutely fantastic in ARAM. And Butcher going in with no health.
Oh no. Malfurion's in trouble here. He might get destroyed, but no. Mal says Malfurion. He heals himself and he goes ahead and gets a tap in. Sylvanas is going to start pushing this in with her black arrows, but it doesn't matter. She backs off. Must have run out.
Call it a draw. I love it. Dragon Knight taken by Phoenix. That amazes me. I didn't think that would happen because Falstad was right there the whole time as Phoenix walked right up to it.
Huh.
So big surprise is Yavapai County coming in to get the Dragon Knight. Not that they got it, just surprising that they were able to with Falstad right there.
You know, especially with this Sylvanas power, they can really push in here. And Nubarak and Stukov just sitting there with this big old silence. This is going to be a big push from blue team.
Yeah,
but...
and Arthas has no mana, and he's very low health, so this is very likely just going to be a fort here.
I think so. I think we back off and cut our losses, red team.
All right. Nubarak's out of mana. Stukov's out of mana. Sylvanas is out of mana.
Going in, baby. But he changed his mind.
His strength was never yours to keep.
Oh my goodness, they're Weenus in chat coming up here sniping my co-casters.
Oof. Alright, blue team's gonna start going on that bottom camp. I like it. They've got the pressure already applied. What's he doing?
He was trying to take that camp, but Arthas was there, and Butcher did try to get the charge, chasing him all the way down, and is gonna get some free meat stacks.
Nice. He's at 63 now. Oh, just kidding, 64.
Oh man, Rek, would you learn to count?
Kindergarten, I think.
I said would you, but fair enough. So Merc Queen Sylvanas here can get boatloads of value. They do manage to take out that bottom fort, so but it's going to be Mega Milk's egg that's going to be the sacrifice here as he walks away. Top lane getting some solid push for the red team.
Very cool.
And we've got Arthas and Falstad down in the bot working on the siege camp as 5 versus 3 and Nubarak diving in. Just kidding. 3v3 because the other two were dealing with the camp. Which is fair. I mean, that's what they should have been doing.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and clear bottom. That's nice. This is kind of a bizarre setup that both teams have here. Got a whole bunch of boys and girls top, and then not so much bottom. I don't like spending too much time top. It's funny. It's both the most important and least important lane at the same time on this map. It's very important to win in your solo lane, but you don't end there, so it's not super important. It's weird, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, getting that top fort is valuable for to be able to maintain pressure to get the Dragon Knight, but yeah, it's not the lane you're gonna win. It's
Not
like trying to charge in on the third control point in Volskaya Foundry. You're gonna have a tough time with it.
All right, 10s. Let's go.
So, burrow charge in. I expect to see a cocoon at some point here. We've got an odd fight. There's the cocoon on the target they were chasing. Falstad's going to go ahead and back out. Li Ming is trying to get away.
A lot of split attention from blue team. They managed to see the cocoon and Arthas that they were already chasing, and then Li Ming simply walked away.
Oh, the dive and silence. They get that Falstad kill, but Li Ming coming in. Does the orb land? It does. But not enough to kill the Phoenix, thanks to that shielding. Oh, but Syndragosa coming out. Does Sylvanas die here? She does. Meme Beam coming in. Ketchup King taking all that damage. Anubrak trying to make it out. Can't quite do it.
Arthas' Q finished him off. Well, with 2 dead, you guys have kind of free reign of the map. What's the play?
I would assume that it's go grab that Dragon Knight. Although, probably a little bit of overcommitment to grabbing the bottom there. And Malfurion Murky, so it looks like Li Ming should be able to get this, and she does.
This division is Division D, I believe.
Take a guess, he says. Yeah, where else are you going to see Butcher v Murky? Come on. And the punt onto a Nubarak, and Falstad needs to be careful here because Nubarak may not be able to kill him, but he can stun him long enough for the team to come in and help. Doesn't do it, but he could have.
Oh, Flame of the Slaughter lands on Sylvanas. Goodbye, crazy Banshee lady. Dark lady, whatever.
The Dragon Knight sitting at 26%, so they'll get this fort. And not a whole lot else they can do with it. They can head to the bot lane and try to get some damage down here. They don't even have the wall down, so they have to kind of waste that time going around. Quote-unquote waste. Arthas doesn't quite have Syndragosa yet. Is going up to help Falstad, who has almost no health. And there goes Falstad heading top to deal with Murky. Let's see if he just finds himself dead.
What the heck? She gets out scot-free. Scot-free, right? Not scotch-free.
Free scotch. Woo! So Butcher getting that kill onto Murky, the meme beam. You know, this is the old Octograb meme beam dream, which is immediately countered by a single cleanse.
Yeah, if not a single level 7 from Durant, although that is a type of cleanse, so But yeah, yeah. Here's the good news, though. Malfurion didn't opt to take the pseudo cleanse, but Arthas dies on the bottom lane. Malfurion might be next, if not Falstad.
Yeah, it's not looking great for him.
Tranquility might save him, honestly.
Wow.
And it does. Holy schmow. Tranquility value, guys. That's when you take that.
And now, Falstad's fairly low on health here. They do have pretty good push here. And again, with Merc Queen, loads of value potential from Sylvanas, but ultimately they're going to come up here and looks like they may head up to defend against Busher in the top lane.
Now, if anyone noticed, Bouger did finish his meat stacks, and he's sitting at 220. He's starting to look like a scary boy.
Yeah, and look at that axe. Look at that axe. Oh, here comes
Syndragosa. Oh, no. Cindy.
Charge in on the
slaughter. There it is. Oh, dear.
Lunar is not in this game, but there's the Hinterland Blast missing everybody. Another charge, though, in on Sylvanas. Gonna maybe get that kill?
No.
Not quite.
No, he accidentally attacked Anubarak during that. Cocoon lands on Arthas to prevent any more chase. Now Therian goes down from Phoenix as a result. And Octograb, here he comes. The stuns.
Oh my goodness!
Li Ming says otherwise. 2v2 from both
The
teams.
glass cannon orb build sending the bug straight back home.
Holy schmow.
Yeah, so Bridge, this is the widescreen edition of Heroes of the Storm. I have an ultra-wide monitor, so it shows up a little bit farther. I'd have to change it each game, so
I don't, but I'm not me. I'm not the streamer.
That's true. He's got the
I've got
normal
one.
version.
Yeah, the pleb version. Oh, Bouger, show me.
Oh my
show
goodness.
Me the money.
The silence. Oh, he's not even paying attention as Sylvanas
Oh no!
just cues him to death.
Yeah.
Feels...
There's a silence on top of a silence too, with Wailing Arrow
Yep.
being used there so that no one could save him either.
Nubrak heading to the point here. Looks like he's gonna get it.
Oh, definitely, without a doubt in my mind.
All right, that was a bit disappointing, Tootie. Like I expected more than just silence, and the slow, gradual push toward death.
That's all right. Hey, here comes the Yavapai County youth chess and swim team. They're gonna go push on this bottom lane. Guess what? They still have insane siege damage. What with a Dragon Knight and Sylvanas. Anubrak is in it, so not a whole lot of distractions from Beetles. Sindragosa comes popping out. Ooh, but Stukov decides to prevent anything else from happening with using those flailing swipes. So good there.
Cocoon going out onto Butcher as Andrade. Very low is going to go ahead and go down, and that's going to give Butcher the extra meat there. Phoenix trying to run away.
Oh, darn.
Is getting the lightning arc damage. I don't remember lightning whatever it is.
Lightning
from
rod.
Falstad. Lightning rod, yeah, thank you.
Wow.
And
Just enough to kill Phoenix, most likely.
yeah, and I mean, and Falstad has additional movement speed if he's not getting attacked, so why not?
Yes, that would be, the name is the Yavapai County Youth Chess and Swim Team, and they're playing Kamino Saberdarts. Oh! There's not one, but two meme beams, my man.
Fair enough, that is true. And you know, it's funny, I was going to mention earlier, let's see if Falstad learned from last game and if he actually looks to take Gust this game, but not as much need for Gust this game necessarily.
No, not quite. But that's okay.
So the first keep of the game going over to Kamino Saberdarts. Just as a reminder, the first keep of the game last game ultimately led to a 4% core in the other direction.
I hope you guys were watching.
It was a hell of a defense.
It was awesome.
Awaken once more. Who will wield the Dragon Knight's ancient strength?
Got the top bruiser camp coming out here for Kamino Saberdarts. Murky sharking around looking for somebody to get that Octograb on, as Meme Beam is available and it is global.
Not a whole lot doing from the bottom camp that they picked up. Got a lot of turret damage, but that's about.
So we'll see. We've got Falstad in the middle. This could, I was just gonna say, this could be a crispy chicken. Oh my goodness, one orb nearly kills.
Crispy chicken. That's the type of meat. Meat collected by Bouger, who's at 250 now.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, if you're gonna kill cast with me, you have to understand my limitations.
It's the 6 degrees of Recyclic.
Wait, what?
Nothing. 18 to 19. So what do you think level 20s? Are we going to get Slaughterhouse? Are we going to get the upgraded
I hope
Sindragosa?
You know, upgraded Sindragosa would be pretty nice.
Getting that room.
I definitely would love this Slaughterhouse. Murky goes bye-bye, but that's okay. He's going to be back in a few seconds. Don't you guys worry. Sindragosa comes popping out, too.
Oh, there's the land of the slaughter on a Nubrak, though.
Oh, man.
Oh, son of a gun. I
There's
missed the
two separate
Sylvanas
team
kill.
fights going on.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was watching down below. Sylvanas getting caught out there.
And I was watching top. So
She got rooted. It was a good root, I gotta say.
okay, thank you much. So Dragonite going over with level 20s. Let's take a look at those level 20s. So it is Slaughterhouse.
Heck yes.
We get the, is it Frenzy? Nexus Frenzy? Yeah, cool. Death's Advance for Arthas, so no upgraded Syndragosa, but they're going right onto the core. And we'll see.
Ooh.
Meme Beam going out getting loads of value there.
Yeah, actually.
Punt onto
Boucher,
Mirac.
Boucher, what happened? Oh, he's fine.
Into the silence. What do we got? Malfurion in the cocoon, 20%. Dragonite almost down 6%, 0%. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a game number 3 between Yavapai County
Really exciting.
Youth Chess and Swim Team versus Kamino Saberdarts. And look at those kills, 9 to 10. Very close in kills.
Yeah. I think, you know what it was the late game picks on Sylvanas, and I guess Murky, for that matter. It allowed them to really push into that final dragon there, and they had just enough stopping power to destroy the keeps and whatnot, and go straight to the core. Feels good.
Alrighty, well, let's go back to our main screen here and get set up for game number 3.
Oh, hi everyone.
And give them their point in the game.
Oh. Hope everyone's having an above average day.
Ooh, above average day. Not just above a good average day.
Mm-hmm. And if you're not, do me a favor. Just smile for a second. Just for 1 second. Nice. I like that.
Alright. Game number 3 is going to be Infernal Shrines.
Ooh, okay, cool.
It was selected by Yavapai County Youth Chess and Swim Team.
Ah, yes, the Yavapai County Youth Chess and Swim Team, of course. They would pick Infernal Shrines. It's a very popular map, I've noticed. I'm going to be honest, I haven't been paying too much attention to NGS. I'm sorry. But that one is a very popular. So I'm not very surprised.
Let's see. So, a little bit more standard drafts coming out of this one. Not too far off meta. Some things that are a little bit outside of meta, but not by much. So what do you want to see in Infernal Shrines between these two teams in Div D? So we've seen 1-1 now in this setup.
Diva and Garrosh. I think it's possible. It could happen. So I think actually, though, we could wind up seeing a Ragnaros again. I know that he's pretty popular on this map for similar reasons. He can molten core his own fort, and it's very close to the objectives. Plus, we saw, forget who it was exactly, but they were on Red Team. The Kamino Saberdarts played him earlier. So I think that's entirely possible to see, but I really want to see some intense shrine, because a lot of people forget about them, and then they just wind up going full on, you know, team fight, which is acceptable. You can do that, but you have to understand your limitations when you do that. If your shrine clear isn't great, you got to understand, you know, like we have to wipe them. So, just a thought.
Just checking in here. I had a ping, so I want to make sure that it's not. Okay.
Sure.
Make sure it wasn't something crazy. So, game number 3, Infernal. Oh my god.
Is it better?
No, it's a long game.
Oh.
All right then. Well, let's go ahead and get this started so we can move things along here.
I got nothing to do today.
Update this. Well, I have practice eventually, so I got to get into that.
No.
Watch with others. By the way, our next game is also a Yavapai County match.
Yeah,
starting up the game.
Youth Chess and Swim Team, you mean? Please call them by the professional names.
All right. So good call on the Ragnaros, as we do see that again coming out from Pile Up.
I don't... Oh, I knew it. I called it. But the rest of this looks pretty standard.
Pretty standard.
Pretty standard indeed. Do you want me to go ahead and introduce our friends?
By all means.
All right, so playing for Kamino Saberdarts. Once again, Ketchup King will be playing Arthas. Bone Z will actually be playing Brightwing this time. My guy on the Boozer last game. Ayuyo, A-I-U-E-O, will be playing Li Ming. Pileup will be playing Ragnaros, as I said. And Rakinishu will be playing Lunara.
All right. And for Yavapai County, we've got Andrade on Johanna Hybrid Remix on Cassia, Shankby on the Mephisto, Aura Luna on Ana, and Mephisto's gonna be, I'm sorry, Malthael's gonna be played by Megamilk.
All right. This time, not a whole lot of attacks going out, just kidding.
Yeah. Checking out that Ana spray with Hanzo. So we do see again the E-build for Ragnaros, the Vision talent for Lunara, and we are going to see Hypershift for Brightwing, giving her the more consistent phase shift. Also auto attack build from Arthas.
Okay, auto attack build from Arthas. It worked last game, I guess. I'm not a fan of Hypershift personally. Well, that's not true. I like it, I respect it, but I always go with the Polymorph at 1.
And we're a little bit in disagreement on that. I think the Polymorph has great value, but I find all of her level 1 talents to have value depending on the map and depending on the team comp. And, you know, Hypershift, especially with a beefy frontline, can be extremely valuable from a healing numbers perspective, but also just simply getting around a big map like Infernal Shrines.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh, I like this invade, especially with their Arthas and against their highly immobile team, although Johanna says no to that.
Yeah, this is very aggressive 4v4 here in this invade, and Arthas has basically no mana, so...
Yeah, Ana was driven all the way back down to her tap by Ragnaros. Lots of good damage on him.
Big sleep dart, but I don't like the Johanna continuing in, especially as we saw Cassia had to Hearth. And it looks like she eventually got that memo that it was no longer the time and place for them.
Great invade. I really liked it. 3 of them were left on that point. Believe it was the 2 DPS and Ana, while Johanna wanted to go grab the middle camp or middle soak. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So it was a good recognition by Arthas and the boys over at the Kamino Saberdarts. So good job, guys. Good invade.
And you know what? I like the reference, like the Star Wars reference to Kamino Saberdarts. I think if I remember correctly, Kamino Saberdarts one of the last teams to form and get into the NGS Season 7 placements.
Ooh. See, once again, I love this macro play from them. Excellent timing on this camp. Absolutely beautiful. They're doing an excellent job of taking control of these camps. I really, really appreciate it.
So we do have the first Punisher coming up here. This is an Arcane Punisher. So the Arcane Punishers were nerfed a little bit here about, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months ago, something like that. So I should probably at some point just stop talking about it, but I'm going to keep talking about it for now at least.
Nothing wrong with that.
So as far as the shrines here, well, we do have a fight pulling in with the Condemn. Big 4-man, I think it was there. And Mephisto getting lots of value out of those Qs is already almost halfway done with that quest. But Cassia getting rooted by Ketchup King as the phase shift coming out, trying to keep them alive. But Ragnaros is the one who's going to be going down. Pileup going to be that first blood of the game, and not who you want to go down if you're going to be defending a Punisher here in a moment.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Molten Core was just the play there, my guy. If you're going to run Ragnaros, you might as well run it right.
Offensively or defensively, it has
whatever
value in
offensively.
Both. But yeah, it's
at least he has it now. He'll have it for the defense, I suppose.
Yeah, but he's not coming here. So it doesn't matter. Arthas almost getting caught by the Punisher there. Could have been a bad day as he's coming back into the fight now, but trading his lower health pool or lower health bar for Lunara getting stunned. And, you know, Bonesy over here with Brightwing, they were very close to having another Punisher stun, and that would have been the end of either Lunara or Brightwing if it had done the leap.
Funky rotation top, but that's okay. They were trying to catch this Malthael out, but Malthael was ready for them.
And he does have on a pale horse too. Look at how fast that treasure goblin is just sprinting around.
The horse is very pale. That's because it's a goblin. Oh.
Yeah. This is pretty far forward for Malthael now, even with the Ragnaros. So Brightwing's going to come in. I think if they got there, well, never mind. I was going to say if they got there a little bit sooner, they get the kill, but they get it anyways.
Good work.
Good call. Good call on Rag to call for that assistance up into the top lane. And, you know, almost looked like they might have tried to go and invade, which would have been, I think, a good call for them at that point. But instead, they're invading this bottom fort, or camp, rather. And this is a little bit harder because Lunara has almost no health.
Yeah, that's okay, though. Mephisto just wanted to say hello. He wasn't going to do too much damage there. It didn't really matter. He was just checking it.
Phase shift going out onto Lunara to get her filled up.
Oh,
here we go. Opposite invade. Yavapai County coming in. Take it away, Rek.
Sure. I'm almost getting destroyed by this Arthas who has been keeping his E up the whole time. But guess what? He's not going down. I lied. Oh, yeah, he is. But the rest of the red team was looking to get some other kills there, but nothing doing. Li Ming's resets. Okay. Cassia aside, I meant the last three. My bad.
Fair enough.
Like I said, I'm loving this macro play from them, and they've like I wanted. I really like that they're stepping up together. They've been a lot more. I've noticed a lot more team play this time around, and that's what I really, really wanted to see out of these boys. So well done.
Level 10's online. We've got that Lava Wave, Wave of Force, Blink Heal. Syndragosa is coming right out. Is going to be the end of Mega Milk, I think.
Oh, Mega Milk, no!
Leaping Strike finishing the job there.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't, but ultimately making sure. But also getting the kill onto Cassia.
Huh. Well, this is a free fort, I suppose, for the red team. Good job, guys.
They're gonna storm our locations, Rek.
What do you mean?
Well, like the Area 51 storm.
Oh, joke's on you guys, because we're both in the same state. Oh, shoot, wait a minute.
Darn it, Rek.
Doxed. Not like this.
It's okay, we're in the biggest state of the entire country. We're in Alaska.
Yeah.
Make sure you stop by. It's very warm. It's like 90 degrees.
Approximately.
Yeah.
Once again, excellent camp timing. It allows them to push in. Are we going to see a Molten Core here? No. Ragnaros is pushing up.
So, slight adjustment on talents here. So we do have Tormented Souls as well as the Valkyrie Durance Nano Boost.
Hey, there it is.
And there's that Durance onto Ragnaros. May get more value, but maybe not. Brightwing gets taken out as well. So this time, the kill's going in the other direction.
Yeah, wow. I really, you know what? The Tormented Souls went along with the Nano. You notice that?
Mm-hmm.
The old Nano Tormented Souls play. That actually really worked out for them. I'm kind of glad that worked out. I want to see that. I haven't seen that in a long time, so really nice work there. Arthas, however, has something to say. No, he doesn't. Just kidding.
Li Ming put to sleep there, so it's just the three of them up here.
Oh. Syndragosa goes out. Li Ming dies, though. Arthas still on the chase. He's hunted for a Malthael. He's hunting for death. And the Lava Wave comes in. Maybe finishes off Cassia. Perhaps? Yes.
And Lunara makes it away. That was super aggressive out of Kamino Saberdarts to take that fight. And Yavapai County just kind of let them. I mean, they had the advantage. They were pretty much full health, and then they just didn't. They even put Li Ming to sleep, but Pileup's going to go in. He's going to get put into the Durance. Big root there.
Uh-oh.
Blessed Shield into the backline keeps Brightwing and Lunara locked down. Pileup in danger, does go down. So once again, no Molten Core available as Arthas also goes down. Ketchup King, the latest death. 7 kills to 7.
Yeah, like I said, man, the macro play from your boys over at Kamino Saberdarts, I love it. It's wonderful. But the team fighting for Yavapai County Youth Chess and Swim team is simply better. Like they're finding these kills, they're finding the right fights, they're disengaging when they need to. Their micro is better. The one team's got micro, the other team's got macro. It's making a hell of a match. Maybe this is why it's a 30-minute long game.
Indeed. So we've got Yavapai County coming in here with the aggressive camp invade. Pileup by himself does manage to get in here to pull it down, but I think that they're attacking they are attacking that healing well, so but not quite enough to kill it off. Blue now getting the bottom camp, working on that pressure that you mentioned earlier. Hey, we didn't say who won, just that it's a lengthy game.
Oops.
It's okay, I mentioned it before we even started.
That's true.
Lava Wave coming in the bottom lane.
A good notice by the red team to see that Johanna's dying, but it was good of them to notice that 2 players from the blue team were bottom, but it doesn't matter because Brightwing dies and the camp is picked up by red team anyway. Big blue coming from Mephisto.
Good night to 3.
4?
Nara gets caught. Arthas as well, and Li Ming just barely able to make it out. You mentioned earlier about the micro versus the macro, and that was...
I'm telling you, man, it's insane. The one side's got all the macro, the other side's got all the micro. It's really crazy. I love it.
Yeah, it started off pretty well in favor of Kamino Saberdarts there with the kill onto Johanna, getting the Syndragosa out there, but then, you know, Cassie coming into the back line right on the point. Yeah, they get the camp, but ultimately they paid for it with a whole lot of lives.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm enjoying this. I don't know about you, but I'm really liking this game. The first 2 were a little funny, but this one's a good one. I really like this game.
Yeah, and structure-wise, we're not too far different. One side has 1 down, one side has 2, but, you know, really 1.5. So it's not too far different. The next one's going to be a Mortar Punisher in the mid lane, so
Johanna top. Interesting.
Well, you know what? Maybe she's going to use her stage dive to come in.
We don't talk about that.
That's true. That ultimate doesn't exist.
Well,
and as we saw in game number 1, stage dive is only to be used if you're going 17 feet.
Oh, BM. But still.
I'm sorry, Kamino Saberdarts.
No, they
Ketchup King over here. I'm sorry, buddy.
Listen, Ketchup King. Don't listen to anything Aero has to say. Stage dive is better. What?
Yeah, ask the support player who's
Yeah, ask me, the guy who plays ETC maybe 3 times in his life.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the middle objective.
Neither team starting it, so let's see.
Okay.
Let's zoom out a little bit so we can see everything.
Mega Milk wanted it.
But it's going to be Kamino Saberdarts getting the first points here as that orb perfectly lined up to get all those. Arthas throwing out Syndragosa. Mega Milk in danger thanks to Lunara, but the Durance landing. 3 deaths, 4 deaths, make it a full team wipe.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't think they have an answer for the Tormented Souls Nano boost on top of the Durance, or Durance, right?
Yes, Durance has been causing so much difficulty for them with that big root. And you know, I wonder, Brightwing does have the ability to negate that root, but I don't know if you can, like, if you get it on the person who it goes on first, if it stops it for other people, because it builds off of that player, or if you kind of have to wait and thus leave that first player to just kind of deal with it for that extra time. And by then, Tormented Souls is just ripping them apart. But they shouldn't, there's no reason that 3 of them should get hit by Durance with this team.
Yeah. Also, I'm wondering if blue team maybe shouldn't have. Excuse me, blue team. I mean, the Yavapai County Youth Chess and Swim team shouldn't have sieged up a bit on middle rather than top. That way, John Cena here could have pushed in a little more easily, you know? Because look at this. Now all they got was the wall. They should have gotten the wall while 5 of them were dead. That's okay. Red team has a response, though. Ragnarok's getting completely destroyed by the, once again, Tormented Souls nano boost.
And also
so
the
does
Valkyrie
Arthas.
pulling him in.
Yeah, well, that too. That's the one that started it all. Well done with
Yeah.
the Valkyrie, Mr. Hybrid Remix. Or Mrs. I don't know. Or Miss. Ms. Whatever. I
So
don't
this
judge
should
here.
be that keep that we were just talking about.
Yeah, here it is. Li Ming trying to get out some good poke, which is nice. It actually deters them away.
Wow.
I don't know about that, guys. I think you can finish that. But they want to opt to play it safe. They want to get some camps. They want to get their macro on. They're trying to impress me.
Yeah, a week ago they said, you know what? We think Repsychic might actually be watching this game.
They said that specifically. They knew. They are omnipotent players. They foresaw the outcome. I actually do recognize some of these names, so...
Yeah, I mean, we've been casting him for 3 games, so, you know.
Yeah.
I would hope you'd recognize some of them by now.
Yeah, all right. I'm a master recognizer.
All right, so let's see here. So stat-wise, not stat-wise, talent-wise.
Okay.
So interestingly enough, aside from the fact that Mega Milk getting caught out, and we've seen this a few times, like Mega Milk has been the linchpin for getting the kills onto Kamino Saberdarts, but he's also been kind of the death magnet.
I see. Let's take a look at the stats. Yeah.
When I say that, I mean like on a single target, like caught out, you know, and then killed circumstance, right? Certainly not in this circumstance where they've got these big 5 versus 5s, but 3 deaths, you know, not a crazy amount when you're approaching level 20, which they now have, but by himself, it's unfortunate because that limits the value, the potential that the team has now moving forward into this. Because if they have Malthael here having level 20, they go invade this camp and they get some kills and they go win the game. But they don't.
All right, once again, we're going to go push this camp out. Very nice. Oh, look at that timing. Hey, good job, guys.
Interesting. So Cassia going with the increased auto attack range. So that'll couple with her charge strikes.
Huh.
Another interesting talent, her level 4 Plate of the Whale, I think was probably, you know what, I'm gonna say that was probably a misclick. Because they don't have a whole lot of auto attacks on the side of Kamino Saberdarts. As the Blessed Shield goes out, here comes the Tormented Souls leaping strike to stay alive. Ketchup King going in, slowing everybody down. There's the Durance, only hits, no, it hit 3. Yeah.
Shoot.
Oh,
Well,
look at these health
kind of
bars with the lava wave.
It doesn't matter. Wow, well, I'm wondering...
So my point on Plate of the Whale is that they don't have auto attacks, right? They have Lunara who does some, but, you know, certainly isn't going to be enough to get you to the crazy high number. For every 5 basic attacks, you increase 1 health per second.
Okay.
So there are other talents at level 4 you can take that provide you, like
the
there's
leech,
this,
like the leech.
Exactly, the leech or the is that the one with movement speed? I think it's the one with movement speed. That might be at 7.
Potentially. I don't know Cassia too well. I just know, like, yeah, take that one, take that one, take that one.
Right.
Like, that's usually, I know what the talents you are meant to take. But yeah, Plate of the Whale I used to take when, like, she first came out and I didn't really know what I was doing. I don't hate it. Okay. But
it's very low value. I think about the only time that I ever really take it is if they've got like a Lucio or a Tracer or something like that, and
yeah,
you know, so
I
it's
suppose
gonna
on,
stack
like,
it up very early.
Right, or if it's just a very macro heavy map, like if it was Haunted Mines when no one fights or anything, you know.
Yeah, but then you never get it stacked. So Lava Wave will push them out of the lane, and the Punisher once again not getting a ton of value. Oh, but it does stun the Molten Core.
That it does. Undrated is getting a little low here, though. Torrance manages to land on Brightwing out of nowhere, but it doesn't matter. Not a whole lot doing there. It was meant for a peek.
So once again, we have a keep that is not quite dead. And we're getting significant value out of the... They got just as much value out of the camp in mid lane.
Right. I mean, if you take a look at blue team's siege, like their structure characters, I suppose, they don't really have any. Malthael doesn't do anything to them. Now, Mephisto doesn't really do anything to them. Cassia is probably their best for it, as silly as that sounds.
Indeed. And another talent that I'm looking at that is a bit interesting is Lunara's level 13 getting the spell armor. I don't know.
Yeah.
So hear me out. They have Ana, they have Malthael. Malthael does percent damage, so he's going to be triggering that every single time he hits Lunara, which you can turn it off. And as mentioned earlier, now that's at wasted tormented souls.
Yeah.
But so anyways, at level 13 you can take abolish magic, which negates a root from Durance. It negates a sleep potentially. It negates a Cassia Valkyrie. It negates a blessed shield. It negates everything they could possibly have against them. Also removes damage over time effects. So at that point now the spell damage goes crazy. Andrade in trouble here, gets booped back, I think, by the Wave of Force, and that's exactly what I was talking about earlier in the other game, giving you that significant knockback. But unfortunately for them, the Indestructible coming into play, keeping Johanna alive.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a good talent. Glad he took it. How do you feel about Imposing Presence here, actually? I want to discuss that, though. Trash here?
Not even worth it. Like, what are you getting? What value are you getting out of Imposing Presence? There are
Lunara,
times where... Yeah,
I guess.
Okay, so you get the 20% slow, but, I mean, realistically, you guys are mauling Lunara. I will take Imposing Presence for certain circumstances to help with a slow or things like that, but the heal would provide value. Even the... Is the movement speed at this one, or is that 13?
That's 4, I think, actually.
No.
On the W?
Different one. No, movement speed from Iron Skin.
What's going on here? Here it comes, the Tormented Souls and Nano Boost. It's going to be... Arthas is the main target. Right Wing teleports in to save Arthas, but she loses her own life in the process, and it's not even worth it because he dies too. So does Ragnaros.
So we see 3 kills out of that.
I say you try to end.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see Li Ming pop off that Wave of Force when this guy right here, as I'm zooming in and out, this guy right here on Malthael, I want to see Tormented Souls come out and you pop Wave of Force and get him out of dodge.
Yeah,
Wave of Force.
Out of there. Don't even want to see him.
Yeah, you've got repulsion. You're knocking him back a mile. Tormented Souls does diddly squat then.
Right, as the kids say, no, I don't want that.
Right. Now,
that's what the children say.
Certainly he could Wraith Strike back in, but again, that requires some presence
that
of
much
mind on behalf of your
less
team.
value Tormented. It's that much less.
So
but
that's
once
what
again,
I'd like to see. We'll see.
Yeah, once again, picked up in favor of the Yavapai County Youth Chess and Swimming Team.
But by the way, the first keep of the game went over to Kamino Saberdarts.
It did. This is very wacky. It's very back and forth. Both teams being really careful, I think. Oh, Lunara, what are you doing? Oh.
Just doing Lunara things.
Of course, of course.
So we do see the upgrade to Blink Heal, allowing for that stealth and also a free cast onto another player. So leap over the wall. This is a Frozen Punisher. Is going to lock down the towers. And they're all very close together here as the wall is down. That Valkyrie almost caught the Lunara too.
Field goal for the Valkyrie. Very, very, very nice. You know, our blue team cannot seem to find a keep. They're not having good luck with that.
And here comes the Syndragosa. Gets everybody, but it's not upgraded. Here comes Molten Core, probably a little bit later than they should have had it.
Oh, man.
Cassia goes down. Brightwing in the back, followed up by Li Ming. Arthas is in the middle of the Molten Core range here, but Johanna's going to trigger that Indestructible. She still has a dot, though.
Jeez. There's so much happening. Oh man, Malthael's looking for blood still.
And
He's
this
gonna
is-
go ahead and pick up this Ragnaros, I think.
This is exactly where you want to be if you're Malthael, and even fight against two pretty healthy targets.
Yeah, no kidding. Boy.
They do have
Arthas.
one catapult on the core. So it doesn't end, but it might be able to get core damage here in just a moment.
Potential. Yeah, I think a little bit. If they aren't paying attention, which... Oh, Mephisto's on his way back. He's going to try and heal him. There it is.
There
the first
it
core
is.
damage. 3%. Hey. 4%. Hey, remember that number, guys, from game 1? All the difference.
Indeed, yeah.
Oh my goodness. So Arthas is left alone. He's got no friends with him. Big sad. Just kidding. Brightwing and Li Ming are back. Lunar is
Just-
coming up shortly too.
Just like Arthas's real life. all
See, you know
alone,
more about that than I do.
Surrounded by nothing but the Scourge.
Yeah. That sounds so depressing. I don't even know how I
Ziltoid,
feel.
welcome to the chat. Yeah, I think I'm a little ahead of you, but that's okay. You'll catch up. There is plenty of time and plenty of casts throughout the season. And it's only going to get worse as we get later in the season when everybody remembers they have flex matches to schedule.
Tootie Moss is telling us that this is why it's a 30-minute game. Yeah, my booty's getting as a person who sits in a wooden chair, my booty's getting a little hurting bit. I have to readjust.
On the bright side, at least we weren't drinking, because if we took a shot for every of anything in this game, we'd be
Well,
blasted.
I'm drinking, kind of, but
All
that's
right,
just,
cider boy.
it's a casual brew. It doesn't really count. All right. Top side. I think it's a little too late to go for that bottom camp for either team. So
Agreed.
kind of wish that red team's kind of like pushed that out a little bit, caused some pressure. Uh-oh, here comes Malthael.
Keep talking, Rec.
Oh, okay. The big root from Durance, but not a whole lot doing there because Mephisto's getting real low. Brightwing tries to save Arthas and does. Ragnaros dies, however, to Malthael, and so does Arthas. Oh dear. Oh dear. What happens now?
Speaking of deer, Lunara coming back.
Do we rush bottom? Do we do it? I think we do.
Well, they
think
definitely
this
go
is-
to get that camp at this point. I don't know that they have the...
I'm. Yeah. Okay. All right. Whew, you're right. I think we race it. We have Lunara. We have Li Ming. We have Brightwing, I guess. But I think we race it, boys. This is very exciting, guys. I'm very
I mean,
excited.
they can
I think
certainly
we do.
convince them to come back with this.
I think they shouldn't have showed so quickly. Maybe they should have held for a minute.
Yeah, but they're already almost done with the Punisher. Danger ping's going out. I think.
Oh, you gotta
yeah.
commit. You gotta commit, guys. Oh,
Kamino's
no.
team saying this is not the fight we want with 3 versus whatever. We are seeing the backs from most of Yavapai County, which is probably what they needed to do to make sure that they clear this up, because they could actually lose the game because of that that camp if they committed.
I don't know where this is going, man.
This is legitimately either team's game at this point here,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
Wow,
Brightwing
Mortar's doing a whole lot of
phase shifting?
damage. Where's the Molten Core, though?
Does he even have it? Let's take a look. I assume he does. He...
Oh, it got interrupted. He
doesn't-
did have it. It
Oh, yeah,
just
okay,
got
that's why.
interrupted. Oh, no.
And here they come, 5 versus 5, Lava Wave coming out, the first keep of the game for Yavapai County. Here comes Syndragosa. They're gonna chase it down as Johanna gets caught. Low, Indestructible being popped. 2-man root from Durance going out. The silence followed by the Lava Wave coming through, getting tons of value. The entire game, Yavapai County has been melting Kamino Saberdarts, and this time it's Ragnaros's Lava Wave coming in and doing work. And they are making their way to the core.
Devastation coming from Mega Milk and Oral Luna. Their little combo that was going so well in the beginning is falling apart. Oh no. I feel bad. But I also feel good for Kamino Saberdart. Well done, guys.
And here comes the nano boost, but the root onto Malthael, and look at that. Exactly
There
what I
it
was
is.
talking about, except the wrong
Yeah.
direction.
That's all right.
And here, the damage on the core, Lunara with that Nature's Culling doing loads of damage. The Molten Core now that they can use offensively to burn the core. Ketchup King not going to get any healing, but that's going to be game for Yavapai County. They're going to lose that game. Kamino Saberdarts finishing it off in this best of 3 series.
I have no words. That was awesome. Listen, guys, if you're watching, seriously, camps matter. I'm telling you, the macro play coming from Kamino Saberdarts, camps matter, guys. Get them. I don't
Yeah,
care
it
what you
definitely
do,
kept
get
them
those
in that
camps.
game for sure.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, wow. Holy cow. I think that was well deserved, personally.
I agree. So that was game number 3 between Kamino and Yavapai County. And Rec, we still have another round to go.
Oh.
Let's see, that was Kamino, so let's pop that up. So our next game, match number 4. Let's take a look and see what we've got coming up here. Oh, I gotta scroll up. There's been some chat going on in Div D here. Match number 4 is gonna be... Oh, I could have just popped into the game. The Baddest Dudes versus Yavapai County. So Tootie out there has been waiting for this game all day.
Okay. Baddest Dudes, who's on that team? I know that name.
Indeed. All right, well, let's take a couple of minutes here so I can get everything updated and set up ready to go for match number 4 of the Sunday replay. And we'll be back with Recyclic. Uh-oh, did I minimize you? I did minimize you.
No, you're good. I'm like,
no, I opened up Discord, so I minimized you.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go get some blood to my booty. All right, with some stretcher.
All right, we'll be back in a minute.